All right, and we are live.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, hello and salutations.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. Um, so yeah, I had an intro planned for this one to kind of lay it up, but I think we could just kick it off by talking about cars that we want to import or that, but they're not eligible yet to import. So
They're
cars
not legal yet.
that are not yet 25. And damn, yeah, I really can't remember what I was gonna say about it. Anyway, so who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Mhm.
All right. Where's my list? Uh, so I'm a sucker, and I've always been a fan of this brand. Anything TVR.
Yeah, I have a TVR.
Specifically, I'd probably go with the Tuscan Speed Six.
Yeah, same.
All right, I guess I'll type that
And
in.
there's a that's an interesting one because there's like a million different Tuscans.
There's the
There's like
Typhoon. There's the something
there was a
else.
Mark II, there was a Tuscan S, there was a
Speed
there was
Six.
yeah, and then like within that there were like one-offs. Like every one was like slightly different. It wasn't a mass-produced car really.
Oh, this is the Mark II right here.
Yeah, it has the bigger
Oh,
headlights.
I like this. I like the Mark One better.
Me too. There's really not that many mechanical differences either. Not
Yeah.
that because everything again was like the same chassis and everything was interchangeable.
It.
Like I remember reading about these cars years
Mhm.
ago and being like, "Oh, this guy was selling like an early Tuscan, but he had
Okay.
like completely updated it.
Oh,
Like
that's good.
so it was like Typhon spec
Okay.
and he had like a stroked 4.1
Wow.
which I want to know more about that engine because it's like a TVR engine, which
Right.
is kind of crazy.
Straight six, right?
Yeah, it's nuts that they did that.
Yeah, right? That's not I keep thinking like, no, there's got to be like a Ford, it's got to be like a Ford Barra or something. But
Hmm.
I actually think it is their own engine.
It's like these cards, you don't associate reliability.
Well, that yeah, that's true.
Not
you,
it's not something you worry about.
yeah, you get this car for the looks and kind of performance.
The performance is insane
Yeah,
because they're so
it's
light.
fiberglass, right? It's just everything's
Yeah, they
fiberglass.
weigh like as much as a Miata.
Hmm.
But this like the one with the 4 liter whatever, like an one of the last years for the Mark 1, I mean they'll have like 400 horsepower and then a
It's just
Typhon will have like
nuts.
close to 600.
It's a supercharged, right? I think.
Yeah, that's a supercharged one.
Oh, I never knew they made body kits.
Of course they oh
This is like Euro trash.
I like one where they have the hood painted in two-tone because the hood has two separate panels,
Yeah.
and the panel that's closest to the windshield
Oh, the
will
one
get
back
painted
here.
like black, or sometimes it'll be clear. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the one that's and it looks really cool.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
for-
had a TVR for sure. I think
okay.
I went through. I like all of them too.
Yeah. It,
T350s I like,
that
Scaris,
exactly. The,
Tamoras, but
exactly. But I think
ultimately the
Speed
Tuscan.
6 or even the Speed 12, I guess, if you really want to
Well,
go
the Speed
crazy.
12, yeah. You know which one I actually really like is the Cerbera. Yeah, the one that the Speed 12 is based off of.
Right.
So that one's like slightly longer, the 2+2. That was actually on my list too. Cerbera.
Oops, I missed an R. Oh, this is the V8 one, right? Yeah.
They were straight six, but you could
Oh,
also get a V8. Yeah.
okay.
So some of them had the Buick 3.9.
Gotcha.
you
Okay.
don't say.
Dylan
Yeah.
is excited.
A British
Yeah.
car with a Buick V8.
Yeah. But some of them
Wow.
had their own straight six. And then other people, like I found online, they'll just like LS swap it, you know.
Of
Right.
course.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's more reliable.
But I actually really like the look of this. Not that. That what's going on there? It's like a Speed 6 cross
I'm not sure
with
what's going.
the
I think
Cerbera. It has a
they're doing
Speed 6
something.
front on a Cerbera.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
No,
Because
but I
he's
like the normal Cerbera.
like,
Just like the
like
one with
this
the
one,
single round headlight. Yeah.
like a frog eye, almost like Porsche.
Yeah. I like that it looks a little bit more retro.
Mhm. I love this angle right here. I love
Yeah.
this angle, like this back.
Yeah. I think it's actually a better looking car than the Tuscan, just because it's like, or better proportioned, I should say,
Oh yeah, proportioned, yeah. But I'm a
because it's
bigger
like more
fan of the
like a
six.
GT car.
It is
It's kind of
definitely.
crazy that it has a back seat though.
And then this thing, God
Yeah,
tier.
Yeah, that thing's ridiculous.
Especially for when it came out. That it's a nutty car. Like right here, V12, 800 horsepower, 7.7 liter. Just
Did you see that someone made one and twin turboed it recently? Like they
no.
redid it and they twin turboed it and made it like road legal.
I've heard of the road legal. I've seen the
It was
race
like
version of it as well.
no, it was like a resto mod that was like
Oh, okay.
millions of dollars or whatever.
Gotcha. No,
It
I
was really
haven't seen
cool.
it. You have to show me.
Yeah.
All right, Bob,
I
what
like
you
how
got?
there's this like I don't want to steal the joke, but it's like made in the Midlands, so
Yeah.
like nothing is holy.
Oh
But
yeah,
if you like look at a Ferrari or like patch the paint yourself, like you bastard.
right.
Yeah.
For
This
this, we're like, yeah, cool, twin turbo. Who cares? It's insane. Now it's more insane.
This
Yeah,
Maintenance
that
kit.
was definitely the attitude for this for anything British really.
mhm. This is the most famous one I think of this type, right? Like this one was like on the Euro magazine, like World Tour, like it was all over the place. I remember seeing this thing everywhere.
I actually
Eh,
don't remember
This
that.
is like a imagine European Pimp My Ride. This is what the came out of it. There's like speakers in
Amazing.
the doors. There's TVs. They one-off body kit, everything.
Yeah, like chaffed it out.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got, Bob?
Oh, damn, hold on.
Or should
I
we go
definitely have
Dylan?
TVR on my list. So the Alfa Romeo Brera,
Oh, the
but there's
Need for
one.
Speed one.
Is it a Need for Speed?
Carbon. It was, yeah, the Brera, like the V6 hatchback. It was like the cover car.
Oh, those sound awesome.
I don't remember.
Uh,
Brera, yeah, that's just like that.
like this thing right here was a Need for Speed Carbon or something
So
like that.
there's
Yeah,
that
those are
one,
cool.
but there's a Pro Drive modified one. Actually, there it is on the fourth image on the first row.
Oh, this one?
Fourth image on the first row, yeah.
Oh, that
That's
looks
a
nice.
Pro
Okay.
Drive modified UK only Brera. So it has like bigger wheels, like lighter. I think it has like lighter. It has like aluminum uprights. Um, it has like a couple more horsepower, and then you
Okay.
can get it. The Pro Drive I think was only available with the front wheel drive V6, which is
Okay.
like the lighter, better driving
It's right.
version. So definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely go for
This car will always be in my mind because it was the last Need for Speed I played hardcore, and this was like the starting car you got, or one of the
Which
starting
Need for
cars.
Speed?
Carbon.
Carbon.
Was it
Oh, I remember now.
Need
Yeah.
for Speed Carbon. Okay, it's not on there, but you could it was one of the cars you can like modify the body kit and whatnot. Anyways.
Yeah, this was
Uh,
definitely
oh,
this
yeah.
time period. I really was like super into like hatchbacks. Like so, this is one of them. I have more hatchbacks on my
Is
list
this
actually.
similar year to the I think it's like the 155 or 156. I think that's a really good looking car.
159 is the
159?
sedan version of this. Yeah,
Let's
Is
see
that like
one.
the Big Dad Mobile?
yeah, that one's cool.
Is that the one?
159 is really nice.
Yeah, no, but they also have like a hatchback that has like kind of nice looking taillights too. It might be,
147.
or is it the 140?
The 147 is the hatch of the same year.
I think so. It might be older than it's. I remember seeing it. Oh yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, this thing. This thing is super nice. This one.
Yeah,
This is the one I like a lot.
I like that one too. That one was only if you got the crazy one, the GTA,
Okay.
and it was only also front wheel drive V6.
Right. I remember
Yeah.
the first time I saw this car was on an episode of Top Gear when Richard Hammond got hypnotized or something.
Have you seen how bad it understeers in that clip?
Mm-mm.
There's like one moment where they're going around the hammerhead and he just like fucking just completely
Just flies off.
understeers almost completely off the road. Yeah. It's really funny.
Okay.
But yeah, they sound amazing.
Mhm.
They're very special cars. I think they still look really good.
Yeah.
Personally, the Brera is the best looking one.
Hmm.
And then there's actually a Brera Spider, which is really rare.
Oh, that thing
That
is
I
weird.
really like the look of.
It's a
But I don't
weird
think
looking
they
one.
ever made a Pro Drive version of that one. But the Brera Spider is so nice. They like instead of having like the rear end, yeah, just yeah, exactly.
Oh, that looks kind of better because you actually get like a trunk.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Instead of it being like a really round hatch,
Mhm.
like bubble thing. But I like them both. This one reminds me more of the older GT. I don't want to say GT V6, but you know what I'm talking about, the GT 3.0 V6, the
Oh,
one that was like
this is a good angle right here.
Do you remember that one, Dylan? I don't know if you've seen this one, but it's the one that has like a single tail light across the back.
What's it called?
Is it? It never came to America.
No, it's a 3.0. Just search Alfa Romeo 3.0 GT.
Oh yeah, it was like
Should I type
I
in
forgot about the GT. No,
Sh-
it's the red one on the second row, second image.
this one?
Oh yeah, you gotta search GTV. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, I was getting confused. Yeah, it's the GTV 3.0, 6-cylinder. The one that has the
This
one
one.
that has like, yes, that taillight.
Okay, that's a weird looking one.
Yeah, they made that one a spider too.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, that one's really cool and quick. I feel
Is
like
it?
that would be a really fun daily if it was like
This
made by
car
Toyota.
reminds me
or
of that
Honda.
Fiat that had a 5-cylinder. I forget what it was called, like the Fiat Turbo or something like
Turbo
that.
coupe.
Yeah, Turbo Coupe. There we go. Yeah, it reminds me of
Yeah.
like this kind of general weird kind of shape, like camback and.
But I really like the look of that rear end, especially like in silver or black. I don't know. I think it just looks really sharp.
Well, look at this line right here. You just go straight down.
Yeah, but this one's older than 25, so I didn't add it to
Okay.
the list.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
you can
Okay.
get this one if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah.
geez, the 3.2 V6 gets 17 miles per gallon. It says driving around town, it gets 11.8 US.
Jesus.
11.8.
I,
God
I,
damn.
I think my Suburban gets more than the with the
So-
V8.
There's also an Auto Delta company, the company in England that modifies them. And you can get not these, but the Brera
Oh,
and,
okay.
and the 147 and the newer ones, so the later ones, they would offer up to a 3.7 V6.
Oh, this thing looks chunky right here.
Yeah, so it was like they would just like go,
Hmm.
I think they bored out the engine is what they did, and then they included a mechanical diff, which I think the first one didn't have or wasn't available with.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I just really like this one. The Brera for me is just like it's like a GT mixed with a hatch.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking hatch. It's like a big
Yeah.
hatch.
It's a big hatch, yeah.
Mm. All right, what you got,
Before they were
Dale?
big-
Oh,
before
sorry.
they were all big. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
Dylan. What you got?
I think my pick, like mine are all pretty boring, and some cars I found out they actually sell here, which I felt kind of dumb.
Is it a
I
Mahindra?
was like, that
Mahindra?
new Lotus, and it's like it's coming out in 4 months.
It's
Wow.
the new Jimny. Oh.
Yeah, no, I thought the Honda
Ooh.
S660 would be a really fun car.
That one's
Honda,
cool.
Honda
I was damn. You
S660.
just mentioned the Jimny. I forgot about that.
I did too. The thing about the Jimny is like, if I'm gonna spend $40,000 on a car, because that's
Yeah.
what those would cost,
Right.
like I'll just get something that works for
Yeah.
where I live.
Yeah.
I
This
was a
one's
little
really
disappointed to find out that the S660 weighs 1,800 pounds.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah. It's like
Everything is heavy
it's
nowadays,
like
though.
400 pounds heavier than the Beat.
But the S660 went out of production this year. I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
I'm a fan of the front, but not the back. This reminds me of that. I think it's like an
Front looks really
NSX concept or something before it came out.
I'd rather
Yeah.
have this.
Oh, look,
than the
here's
other
here's that Honda angle right from that picture from the import one.
Exactly. They always do that angle. Yeah.
It's like security footage or something, like a car coming through.
Yeah, it looks really bad. Yeah, this car just looks like a lot of fun to drive.
Oh yeah.
at 38 miles an hour.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything. I don't know anything about this. Oh, look, is this a S660 too?
Oh no, that was sorry. I was thinking of something else.
Well, it's just like a different body kit or something on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this looks good right here.
they do look good. Well, that's like a just DeviantArt.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, but still, yeah, they.
Well, like, is this Spoon fucking around with them?
Oh yeah, they modify them like crazy over there.
Okay.
They have a lot of parts for them, and they handle really well. They can make good power too because they're turbo now.
Okay. Are these
And-
mid-engine rear-wheel drive?
They're mid-engine rear drive with the 6-speed, and you can get
Wow.
well. They legally have to top them out at 63 horsepower, but that's
Easy
nothing,
to uncork.
right? Like that engine is built for way more.
Right. What is it, like
So,
a
like,
1.2 or something,
140.
like a three-cylinder or something, or what is it?
0.66.
Oh, it's a K car. Okay.
Yeah, it's a K car, but
Okay.
yeah, they'll get like 150 horsepower.
That's a lot for the
That's
tiny
a
little
lot.
thing.
Yeah. So I mean
Well-
that from like at road legal speeds, I don't know if there's much out there that would be more fun than this.
This looks like the new
It's like a
Honda
Lotus at that
front
point.
right
It's
here,
a
the Honda
Lotus.
Civic, the current one,
Yeah,
or like the new Type R coming out. This looks exactly like it.
that
Jeez.
looks really good.
Yeah,
I forgot about this car.
yeah, the good one,
I
Dylan.
did too. I was just like, oh, and they were like, we're gonna bring out an S1000.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh, Liberty Walk.
Kind of disappeared into the sunset.
You got the Liberty Walk.
Yeah. This
Have you
whole
noticed
thing-
that like the entirety of all Japanese websites are identical? Like they're the exact same website.
Yeah, like a blog. Is it like?
Yeah,
a
they're
blog?
like a blog from '99.
Yeah.
And they have
There's
like
a lot of weird
PDFs
things.
linked everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in like Japanese internet that it's like it just the stuff that we do didn't take off over there. Like
No.
I think one of the things that's still like really popular out there is like bulletin boards or forums
Yeah.
where you have like a caricature, like an emoji of whatever,
Well, you know why?
and like you don't use your real name.
Yeah, that's
No.
why.
Is that why?
Yeah, because it's more, it's anonymous. It's not you're not vested
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah,
They're not like us where they're like, did you see me in my bikini?
exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, exactly. I think that was the big one where it was like here it
Anonymity.
became about like your wow, that looks really good.
Yeah.
It became about like your whole story arc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think that ever took off over there. So it's like kind of like going back in time.
hmm
That looks really cool.
Yeah. That angle. That's
That
a lot of
I
angle.
think,
Yeah.
does it? Yeah.
Alright.
I think from the back it looks a little silly, but
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think it's because it's really flat here, maybe, and you're expecting like a
Yeah.
roof, like a convertible top pop out of here, but it's not.
yeah.
All right, my next.
As an addendum to this,
Mhm. Okay.
I really, really want a Honda E.
Yes, that one.
They're really cool.
Sure.
hmm
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Luis. That
No, no.
that one's up there. I don't
Which
know. If
the Honda
do you know
what? Beat?
E.
E.
Just
Oh,
a
that.
little-
Oh, the
rear-wheel
little.
drive.
It's like a white one, right? It's like a
Yeah.
tiny little thing. Yeah, this
I
thing. Yeah.
forgot about that one. That's a really good car. If you
And
read like
they
the
said
reviews,
they will not be selling it here.
no, they won't. Yeah, but it's like the perfect city car because it's like a Volkswagen Golf, a little bit smaller, rear-wheel drive, electric. It has,
Wow.
like-
Charges in the center of the hood, so you don't need to run any wires on the side of it.
Yeah, and apparently it drives really well. Like if you read anything by like Evo or any like enthusiast magazine that is just full. Yeah, no, dude, they're like really nice to drive, and they're super
Yeah.
well made. Like the build quality on
150
everything.
horsepower.
Yeah, that's a nice car. That'd be
Little
like a
five-door.
perfect city daily. Hmm.
And 140 miles of range.
Wow.
Which I mean, in a city,
That's
is not
perfect.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 80% capacity in 30 minutes.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Get out and stretch, do some yoga.
hmm
That's cool.
Definitely.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this as an aside. I was like, I think I could afford to get an electric F-150. I was like kind of shopping, looking.
They just increased the
back-
price.
Yeah, they increased the price by $8,000, $9,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
No. It's
Yeah,
close.
that
It's
price
closer.
25%.
It's closer to like 6,000 or 7,000.
Yeah,
I saw
so
the
that means
the
for a
original
base
price.
model, I'd be looking at like $800 a month in car payment.
Weren't they like 39,000?
Starting at 40.
No, they were 39 minus a $7,500 tax break.
Okay.
Basically, they just like
No tax
Maybe
break
that.
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
But this
that's
They
this
decided to
only
bottom
this only affects new buyers, not the existing buyers before the change.
okay.
yeah.
So
if
if
you
Yeah.
I had
reserved it or
pre-ordered
whatever.
it,
Yeah, if you had
Okay.
pre-ordered prior to today or whenever they announced it, then you're good. But if you pre-order after the announcement, then you're kind of screwed.
I could have afforded it, but the problem was that I saw. I don't know if this is too much of an aside. You can shut me down. But I was like, there's once in a while that I need to drive 210 miles, and I'm like, I can pull over and charge, right? I'm like, I
Mhm.
wonder what the bigger battery costs. You want the bigger battery, the cheapest one.
oh,
with the
It's
bigger
like
No,
battery,
5,000, like 10,000 or
No.
something.
no more.
Mm.
$74,000.
74? Jeez.
That's because it jumps up. Like you don't get it until you level up
You-
to the next.
It's
Oh,
literally
it's like the Lariat
cheaper
edition or
bike
something.
trucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
And then there's like the platinum above that, which the top of the line one.
99,000.
Yeah, it's double.
Okay.
It's literally double what the base one
Like
is.
at that point, buy 3 trucks.
Buy fucking Luis's dream garage of an F-150 Lightning and another F-150 Lightning,
Yeah.
and you're good
Pull it
at
with it.
that point.
So that would mean that for our three man, all in the same neighborhood dream garages, I would have three Rangers. He would have 2 F-150s, and Alistair would have 2 Mavericks.
Right.
Maverick
Which
pickup
one?
and a Maverick coupe.
Yeah, like a 71 and a 21.
Actually, that's your dad's dream garage.
That is my dad's dream garage
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
sure. I'm sorry. Let's
Uh,
get back on topic.
I
Alistair would
was
have 2 scooters.
I was gonna go with the E60 M5 Touring, but that wouldn't be that
that's good.
special.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Renault Sport Clio V6.
That was on my list.
What was it?
Absolutely, I love this car. This
Yeah.
was I, yeah,
It's
this is
just
a dream
it's
car.
iconic to me.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a car that I would see in video games, and I'd love it. I would sometimes see it when I'd go visit family in Mexico.
Oh,
Would
like this,
occasionally
like the
feel one.
V6?
Yeah, they sell them in Mexico.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, and
Wow. I didn't think Mexico
used to
that
be
got
like
good things.
$30,000. Now I don't even want to know now. But
Mhm.
yeah, and um, like for the past years, I forgot about them, and now I love the first gen, the one with the round headlights.
Mhm.
I love the
This
look
one
of
right
it.
here, right?
Yeah, that's the phase one, is what they call it.
Okay.
So the phase one in silver, but with the slightly darker wheels. I mean, it's just amazing.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. In 2017, the only one that ever sold on Bring a Trailer, was the 2001. Sold for 23. That's, of course, 2017 was when cars went for normal prices.
What
Yeah, so now double it, right?
what engine does it have? Like from what car?
Just a normal Laguna, like their Honda Accord version.
Oh, no
This is
shit,
their
okay.
Laguna Aventime, the Renault Aventime.
Oh, so they just it's basically
Nice.
like a hatchback with a big ass engine, Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Some guy made a really cool Civic like this. The one before the EF. Some guy made a V6 mid-engine Civic. That
No
was really
shit.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's here in California. It was built a long time ago, and it's like the guy still like. I think he just sold it because I saw it for sale.
I think I would get it in yellow.
The yellow
or,
looks really cool.
or the blue, I think actually. I don't know. Yeah, this thing
They
is
were,
it's
they were
cool.
quick little cars too.
Yeah.
Because they were so. This was like during the beginning of the hot hatch era, right? So
Yeah.
like when they started getting more serious because
Like early 2000s,
2000
right?
yeah, 2001 I think was when well, a little bit before that, the first phase, right?
Yeah, this one.
There was that one. It had like 230 horsepower at a time when a GTI had like 150.
Jeez.
And then
Yeah, they're nuts.
yeah, it's like the power to weight ratio I think was like comparable to like a 911 Carrera.
No shit.
It should have been in the best redos of the Shelby idea.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, this one's cool.
Mm-hmm. What you got, Bob? Since I stole one of yours.
So far two.
Well, yeah, too.
Yeah. Here's a simple one. The new Yaris GR.
Yaris
Yeah.
GR.
Did I steal yours?
Yeah, you know I'm a Yaris.
Yeah, you do love the Yaris.
One of our
This one, I
friends
mean-
has this.
Yeah, one of our friends has it. And I'm so like I just want to go out there to drive it. I want to drive both of his cars.
Yeah. Oh, he has the E90, huh? That's
Yeah.
That's a good ass 2-car garage, actually.
That's a really good two-car garage. Yeah, I really just want to drive it. And I think he has a circuit pack, which gets you like a front helical diff, bigger wheels, and something else.
Gotcha.
But yeah, these
These things
they
are
make so much power.
nasty.
Yeah, and they handle really well apparently.
Right? Yeah. You see them?
You know what
Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what I found doing this is that cars all around the world have gotten really boring, not just America.
Yes.
Like since '95,
Yeah.
like just
oh,
ugh.
yeah. I mean,
Toyota
even
makes some batty shit.
I like. Well, I'll say this, and I'm partially biased. I really like what Hyundai's doing.
okay.
Yeah, I think they're
I
kind
mean, I
of.
think it's exciting visually.
Right,
definitely.
exactly. Well, yeah, I should say exteriorly speaking on the Hyundais,
Yeah,
they're a little
it's
nutty with their
it's
designs,
nice, but
but
I
everything is
get
kind
what
of
Dylan
same.
is saying because it's like everyone just started making the same cars and kind of following Toyota's original,
Hmm.
like the shit that we criticized Toyota for years ago, of just like making the most boring cars and making them all the same. It's like that just happened now with everyone.
It's either you have an Accord looking
And
car or some Corolla hatchback or a pick one of those three or a minivan, I guess.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, now they're all
sedans or
crossovers.
minivans.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, the sedans are dying off.
and then it's actually Toyota that's been the only one to kind of step out, like the only one of the mainstreams
Yeah, out of
companies
nowhere
that has
too.
kind of yeah. Well, I think it was actually like there's like an article about it, like or an interview where they interviewed the guy at like the owner, Akio Toyota, about this. And he's like, "Yeah, I know we make boring cars. It's a problem. We're gonna change that." And then it was like immediately it was like the first GT86.
Right.
Then it was this car, the Supra. Then you started getting the TRD Pros in America.
Mm.
Like we got some pretty cool stuff from Toyota. So
Yeah, like the fact that they made like a olive drab green TRD Pro Sequoia.
Right.
What?
yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. I think this was actually. I don't think that was the first car. That was like after that interview. I think the first one was the LFA.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was right around that time.
LFA fits into the category of cars that like I never cared about, but my parents are like, oh, I saw one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Is it LFA or maybe they saw an LC 500? I can't tell them apart.
those are cool. The LC 500.
LFAs are like preposterous.
Yeah,
The
they had the
LC 500s are like,
V10.
yeah, okay, it's not those.
No,
LC 500 is cool.
the LC it
They
has a
made it the same
V8.
factory.
Right. That's what a retired dentist would drive, like an LC.
LC.
I saw one at
They're
Home
nice.
Depot. The dude was like over the weekend, and some dude was loading a bunch of 1x2s in the back of it. LC 500.
Interesting. You can get them with the V6 too.
Yeah, hybrid.
Yeah, it has like a crazy transmission. It's like a 4-speed auto,
Hmm.
like put end to end with a CVT,
No shit.
and then it acts like a 10-speed,
Wow. Okay.
but it shifts like a 10-speed.
That's
So
well,
it
that's,
doesn't
it's
act
confusing.
it doesn't act like a CVT.
No, these cars are
But
really
it's a
good looking in
4-speed.
in person. They're really good looking.
They are, but they're just really big.
Oh, they are. It's this is
They
like
already
a
They look
this is like
comfy,
an
though.
SL Mercedes kind of thing.
It's like an
Yeah.
Eldorado.
Hmm.
It is like an Eldorado, especially in hybrid.
Right.
Personal luxury.
All right, what you got, Dylan?
Okay, so I have one that like I don't really want this, but I just love that Toyota is so good at the international car market that they
Yes.
released a vehicle with this name. See if I
Okay.
can get Discord to work.
The Helion.
No.
What is it?
Goodness.
A
Ah,
car.
what?
From what year?
What's the name of it
It's
so I can
new.
search for it?
New. Oh, I'm trying to think.
I don't even know how to pronounce this word.
I really don't even.
It's a Toyota. It's sold in South Africa, and it is called
Oh.
that.
What?
Oh, let me see.
Apparently, it's like the official bus of South Africa, and it only comes in 5-speed manual, and it's 16 passenger and tiny.
Sesfikilo?
Sesfikile.
Sesfikilo. Did you see it, Luis?
Yeah, I'm copy and pasting
So the
Yeah.
engines are a 2.7, which I assume is the one from the Tacoma.
Oh,
or
these
a
are like
Oh,
the
like
like
the-
these are like inner city
Sell this in
buses.
Mexico.
Yeah, like city buses, and then like on the website they're like, there's a COVID guard. You can get that as a.
Oh, that's nice.
These are like the buses where you see a bunch of people riding in, but they're usually up against the wall and they're getting mugged half the time they're on buses.
My uncle. Yeah, yeah. Usually they have a different seating arrangement than just the rows.
It's just up against the wall, right? Like they're sitting
Yeah,
facing
usually
each
it's up
other.
against the wall, facing in,
Yeah.
and you'll ride those for like 7 pesos, which is like 50 cents or whatever.
Hmm.
I just think it's so wild that they're like, it is the Sesfikile.
Yeah, I don't even know what that.
It's like that one video. What is your name? My name is. You know that video?
No, I don't know what that is.
I'll have to show
But
you.
yeah, my uncles actually have one of these for their company in Mexico.
No shit.
They
Okay.
use it as like a company shuttle,
Mm.
and it's really comfy.
Oh,
It's
so
really-
it is. Sespikile means we have arrived.
Oh hell
Dang.
yeah.
Damn, look how many
What a
seats you
name.
got though. 3, 6,
Yeah.
9, 12 plus.
I think
Jeez.
ours was, yeah, or my uncle's, the one we rode in was a 4 row or 5 row, whatever you'd call this.
One,
No,
It'd be a
two,
5 row.
three,
those are
four,
those are
five.
4-seaters in the front and back row.
But they're
Oh yeah, it's 2 and oh wow, I didn't notice that.
but the one my uncle's had I think only 2 seats in the middle.
16
And
passenger.
3 in the-
Jeez.
It was like a slightly different layout. It was more of like a bus. Oh, actually, you can see it on the related image underneath.
This
The one
one?
on the left. The one on
Oh.
the left. That one. It was like that sort of layout.
Oh, you have the walkway.
So it was almost like a little airplane.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was nice because every seat had its own AC vent.
Oh no
Or like
shit.
every row had AC, and it was a high roof. It was higher than that. And I remember we got in it because we had to go to the airport from the F1 race, and traffic was insane because it was Mexico City.
Oh yeah, it's
and
always
so-
traffic.
My uncle called the shuttle, and he picked us up, and we threw all of our shit in, and he already had gotten all of our luggage, so it was like 7 people with luggage, and everyone had like plenty of space.
I bet.
It was pretty amazing.
It doesn't look like it looks like a normal van size and from the outside, but it's like way maybe it's like all the panels are really thin along the walls, so you get more
Yeah, it's
very
space.
really a death
vertical.
machine.
It's a very vertical, like layout. Yeah, the greenhouse is like very upright, and then it had the
Mhm.
high roof too. So
Right. But you know, this image right here, jeez.
yeah. Okay, hold on. I got one.
Okay.
Totally different.
Gotcha.
Lexus LM7.
Lexus LM7. Okay.
Pretty sure that's what it's called. No, what is it called? It is called LM. Just search LM, please. Sorry.
Like just LM on its own?
No, just Lexus LM. I mean, just remove the
Oh.
7.
Oh, the
This one.
minivan. Okay.
Have you seen this?
Damn,
one?
this wow, this front. Look at this angle right here,
Let me
like
guess, China?
whoosh.
Yeah, it's the Helion, which is like a modified Toyota Sienna. It's a slightly shorter wheelbase Sienna.
God, look at this grill. Jeez.
But look at the back seat. No, you gotta see the back seats.
Let me see interior. Let me
Yeah.
type
Hell
yeah.
interior.
Yeah, just
Oh my
search
goodness.
interior. Yeah, you
That's-
gotta
It's
see
like
the.
Captain Kirk back there.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
oh,
at
it's
that.
oh,
You
it's
get
like it's like the Sprinter vans or something, right?
No, not that one. That's a 7. You
No,
gotta
click
see
on
the
the top left
4-seater.
photo.
Top left, dude.
Oh.
That one.
Oh wow.
4-seater. With a big ass TV.
Mhm.
And look at the little controller.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
It costs $215,000.
That is nuts. It's like, see, this is where we see all the money from the poor people.
They'll do anything over there to like seem different
Yeah.
from everyone
Okay,
else.
just to be clear, this is not something I would actually import.
I would.
Because, and I don't say that because this is too much. I say that because you can already buy a Sienna in 2022 with reclining captain's chairs in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, brown leather. They're really nice.
Let's see.
It's like the brand new
Sienna.
Sienna. Sienna reclining seats, reclining.
Seats.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the new one. You'll see it in there. It is, the first image, the brown.
Oh wow, they're like, yeah, captain's chairs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, there was a Japanese Honda Odyssey that was very different from our Honda Odyssey that also had a badass interior, and that one I would probably import. It
Gotcha.
had these sorts of seats, but they had like extra wide like headrests,
Mhm.
and then I think the rear seats were able to like fold flat into the ground, and the back and then the middle seats you were able to slide back and recline. So you kind of got the same thing as the Lexus,
Mhm.
in a more like normal minivan shape.
This is like first class on plane type of seat.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's
I
like those giant flying boats that I like.
Which one?
The flying boats. So originally, like, I don't want to take this in an airplane direction again, but if you look up like the Grumman Goose,
Oh yeah. The
it was originally made because rich guys lived in Connecticut and they were tired of commuting,
Mhm.
and they wanted to commute like to long, like Long Island.
Mhm.
Is
Or I
this
guess they lived in Long Island and want to go to Manhattan. So like the most efficient way to do it was an
Fly there.
airplane with 18 cylinders.
Yeah.
jeez?
Yeah, with and 900 horsepower, with a wingspan of 50 feet that can fit 10, 12 people in it.
Oh wow.
These are so cool. Like the plane boss.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
I like those. The little one's called a widgeon, and the giant one's called a mallard. Or the big one's called a mallard. There's another giant one,
Yeah, see,
the
they're just like
albatross.
private jets that were like really, they were just kind of like little buses to fly.
Look up the G73 Mallard Air Zoo.
On G73
Mallard
and
Air Zoo.
Air Zoo.
Yeah, like a zoological.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
this is like, forget being rich now. You can keep your Maybach. I want this thing.
Okay.
Just giant. And the
So-
nose pops open so you can stick your head out and look around. There's like a
Jeez.
porthole on it.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's luxury.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's one for sale for $500,000 in Chino. I
Is
think
it-
I might just go live on it.
This looks like a giant
now.
whale. All right, who's
It looks
next?
so good in the air.
Who's next?
I think you are.
Okay. This would be a good everyday car.
Yeah, this one's cool. The Ute, the
Yeah.
Maloo, or whatever they call it.
I think Maloo's for a different brand. I think that might be. Is it Ford or no? Or
Holden, it's Holden HSV Maloo is
Okay.
like the SS.
hold on,
Yeah.
Holden. What was it Maloo? You said.
Maloo,
Maloo.
Yeah, that one.
That's the Rip Snorton one.
Oh yeah, this is the one I was actually thinking
Yeah.
about. Like this crazy,
The
like,
LS.
is it the what the
yeah.
supercharged V8? I think, right?
Yeah, it's the CTSV engine.
Yeah.
It's a CTSV, and I think you can get it with all-wheel drive.
Oh wow. But this would be kind of like it's like an El Camino. You know, it's you kind of get the practicality of a truck or whatever.
Oh, wait,
but
I don't know if they actually come in all-wheel drive. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I-
I might be wrong.
I know they come in manual.
Do they really?
Yeah, most
Yeah,
of their stuff
they
is
come-
manual and V8s.
Yeah. It's all gone now. Now they just sell like
Well, didn't they just shut down Holden?
I think so. Yeah, recently, like within a year or so. No.
Yeah, like
2020.
oh, okay. I thought even closer. Yeah, I thought more recent than that.
Oh, okay.
That sucks.
Yeah. And then
I've seen you can get them converted though. You can get a
Yeah,
get an SS
you get what's it called, the
GTO if you want.
no, a G8 platform, I think, or whatever that one,
Yeah.
the Pontiac G8. And you convert them. What's the Ford version of it called?
The Falcon.
Falcon.
Ford. Oh shit! Did I spell it right? Ford
Ute.
Falcon. You. Oh, that thing's kind of ugly.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's not quite. Well, ooh, you can get that one though with the.
This one was cool. I remember seeing the race car in Gran Turismo, the XR8 one, like
Yeah.
the hatchback looking thing. Is this a Ford Focus front end?
No, I think that's it. That's
Oh,
the
the-
U.
Oh, this looks like a Ford Focus or like a Ranger.
Oh. No, I'm pretty sure that's how they came.
Oh, now you
Those
see
were
it?
cool 'cause you could get a straight 6 in 2015.
Okay.
But yeah, so sorry, the HSV range for the Maloo is the pickup. HSV are the good ones. Then there's
Yeah, HSV was like their M
Club
models.
Sport and GTS.
That was like the top one, and then
Club
GTS.
Sport gets an LS3, and then GTS gets a supercharged LSA.
Jeez.
77 brake horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. And then you can get it in a truck, but
And the
Or you can get a
Maloo
truck or a sedan, I mean.
is the pickup truck, but only when it's
Wait.
the sport one. Otherwise,
there was also a wagon, right?
yeah, they made wagon, sedan,
And truck.
even the super. I think they had a supercharged V6 that was really nice.
I don't know.
There's madmen who convert.
Oh,
them.
this
yeah,
one.
yeah, just like that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's not bad. Look, no, look at this. Look at the fucking Chevy SS.
Yeah, that's straight up just an SS.
Mhm.
Some of these older ones, like the ones before they came to America as the Pontiac GTO and all that, they're so ugly.
Mhm.
Some of them are so ugly. I don't know. They're just like, I don't know if it's just because my brain isn't like used to it,
Right.
but I don't. Yeah, I think they're really not good looking. Oh, I
They're
guess
lumpy looking.
they came as the Cadillac Catera, right? Before that, there was a
Yeah,
Cadillac Catera, which was a
like a 1 Series.
no, the Cadillac Catera was the just the older version of this, which was more 3 Series sized. It was actually more 5 Series sized. Cadillac Catera was an Opel Omega, which was a Lotus Carlton, which was a
Yes, it
Holden
was a
Commodore.
Vauxhall Omega,
Yeah,
Opel Omega.
whatever. It was an Opel Omega. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those are real ugly. There was a kid who was like a compulsive liar that I worked with at the hospital. He'd be like, "Yeah, I got it up to 165." He's like, "I got an LS4 in it."
In the Catera? Yeah, an LS
in,
Catera.
in kilometers or miles per hour?
And he would just like he'd like say this shit that you could verify by googling, but he'd always just lie. He'd be like,
That's
"Yeah,
cool.
this the thing is if you don't get caught, like it's legal to like just build a machine gun." It's like I
Mhm.
did. Like you go to first of all, you like go to Big Five, and it's just
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, Bob, what
Sounds
you
like a
got?
real cool guy. Oh yeah. What do I got? Wait, where's my list? Oh, the Alpine A110.
ah,
I,
it's on
I,
mine too.
I thought I was doing that car.
Yeah, that was just a fun car, right? I don't know. It's
Oh,
fine.
A110.
It'll come
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
An older one would be nice too.
It
But
was
Wait,
no,
it
the
was
new
like
one.
a track version or something.
I just like the normal one. I don't know. I
Like,
saw that they made like an off-road looking one, then they made like a
mhm.
track one, then they made obviously like the updated one. But
the
just that would look so well. Just the normal.
Oh, is
I
this the
made a
one
note on
maybe?
this for all this. Masahiro Sakurai
Yeah.
has one of these as his air quotes fun car.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't even know he was into cars.
Who
Gordon
who,
Murray had one of these too as his fun car.
who is
Who did?
Masahiro? Whatever.
The guy who made Smash Brothers.
Oh no, shit. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Gordon Murray apparently.
James May likes one too.
He
He
does.
has
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I remember that concept. That was before they made the road
This
version.
is really aggressive. I thought wasn't this like in Gran Turismo? I thought I saw somewhere. Or...
No, there was another version of that,
Oh,
but
okay.
that one had like a VQ. It
No
had a
shit.
V6 because you know how they have like the relationship
Yeah.
between Nissan and or they used to. Yeah, so that one, there's a really cool video of it just fucking flying, and it has a V6, but it's V6 mid-engine, and I'm pretty sure it's a VQ.
This is a really
I'm
good
not sure.
picture, like the integrated hood scoop
Yeah,
and these
I remember
snorkels.
really liking this car when it first was shown off.
Mm-hmm. Here, what you got, Dylan?
I'm gonna probably regret saying this, but the Ford Brazil Courier.
The Ford Brazil Courier.
Yeah.
Isn't it just a front-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah,
front wheel drive tool around. Like who cares?
my uncle in Mexico had this. You can get this. They don't. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't call it the Brazil. They just call it the Courier.
Because I like that, or like,
There was a Chevy one,
yeah, the Chevy one's even cooler.
the Tornado.
And I also had on my list the Ford Falcon Ute with a Alumabox bed. Because the bed is what looks weird on those.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tornado.
Yeah, but then there was. So this was actually based off the Chevy Pop. Do you remember that one, Luis?
My cousin has like a early 2000s, late 90. Like
So
it
you can
looks
actually
like a
get.
Geo Metro.
Yes, you can get those in a pickup too.
Oh no
And
shit.
my uncle had that one.
The Chevy
That's
Pop
what my
one.
uncle had was a Chevy Pop pickup.
Oh, well, let me look at that
Yeah.
up. Chevy
I don't even know how to search like
Pop
what that was.
truck, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, Pop truck. 2000 like 2001, 2002, just like the Courier. I thought they looked cool. I honestly liked them a lot. He had his had a 5-speed and like a black vinyl tonneau cover that you like snap in.
Okay.
You like button into place. It was one of those, but into a pick. Yeah, it was a pickup with the little headlights.
Oh yeah, because it was sold as the Chevrolet Chevy.
Is that yes? That's what they called it. It was called the Chevy. He's right.
The Chevrolet
Which
Chevy.
it's like, how the fuck are you gonna find that?
And it's
Yeah,
called the Montana,
that was I think shortly after, wasn't it?
2003 to 2010.
Look at my search results.
Yeah. How the hell are you gonna find that, dude?
Chevy. Well, it's a pre-Google name.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna.
Oh,
Find
did you
that.
hear that they're bringing back the Montana? I saw a headline.
Really? Pontiac?
Or the Chevy Montana or something like that.
The
Or
hell's a Chevy
Chevrolet.
Montana?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I can search something. Chevrolet
That was time.
No, is it
It's
Montana?
cool. Yeah, go ahead.
See, look, here you go. Chevrolet Montana. See, it's like a thing.
Wait. Okay, maybe it's on the Wikipedia then.
Or actually, let me-
Coupe utility. I feel like that's just all Dylan right there.
it's a farm wheel
Yeah.
drive.
It's
also,
like an El Camino for someone that has a 60-mile commute each way.
it's a Chevy Tornado.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Okay, yeah. But I
I'm gonna
heard
burn through some that I really wanted. The Chevrolet or the Ford Everest.
That's such a sick truck.
the new
I
one.
didn't know about that one until
Oh
very
yeah, the new.
recently. I'd never heard of
got,
it.
It got announced like a month or two ago, didn't it?
No, but which one do you like, Dylan? Because I kind of like the
I like
first
all
gen.
of them.
Yeah, they're all pretty sick. But the
They're all,
first
they're all
generation,
pretty sick,
yeah,
and only because we can't get them.
yeah.
Hmm.
But you can get them in diesel. You can get them in turbo diesel 4x4, right?
Yep.
That's, I mean, come on.
It's a Prado competitor.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I also had sadly now in 2022, I have to say that if I was going to get a new car that I could
Yeah.
not get here, it would be the Land Cruiser for the first time since the
Yeah,
50s.
yeah, the new one. I actually haven't even looked at the new Land Cruiser because I only know about the
ugly.
Lexus and the Sequoia.
It's really ugly.
I like the last one that we got. The last Land Cruiser we got, and then they even made like a Heritage Edition for the last couple years.
Yeah,
That's
with the nice
really
script
cool.
on the side.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one a lot. But oh, it's that thing? That's a Land Cruiser?
I mean, I'd rather
The
have
one
the
in
70
the-
series. You know that the 70
Yeah.
series, they had to halt production this week because for a 35-year-old car, there's too much demand to build it.
I mean, yeah, that just shows
They
you
did
that
not halt
it's like-
production, halt sales.
You know
Wow.
what car we didn't mention, and then I would, or I would do. Sorry, go ahead.
Just quickly, the one underneath the photo you just clicked, the photo underneath that, the black one.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
that
oops.
black one. That's the last. That's the last one we. Oh no, not that. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I didn't. I don't know why that popped up. This one right
You gotta
here.
click on the image. Yeah, that one. That was the last one we got in America. That one
like
was
that
so
one more.
nice. Yeah.
The
Mhm.
just the font on the what is that, A B C D pillar?
Yes.
The
On
font
the
on that
very,
is
very
so
back,
cool.
yeah. That's nice.
Oh, like
Anyway,
right
sorry.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
back
says-
there. If you type in Land Cruiser Heritage font, it's the best part of the whole vehicle because it looks like half baked almost because it's like old school
Oh yeah.
There. Yeah.
Japanese design for Americans.
Yeah. That's exactly how it shows it.
Mhm.
Toyota Land Cruiser.
Wow.
Very
Anyway,
very
sorry.
snaz.
What
The
car
car-
was it?
The Nissan R34.
Mm,
I like these cars a lot, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm
They
a big
are-
sucker.
Yeah. It's one of those cars that just hasn't maybe we could do an episode on this because there's a lot of cars that I used to like that I now kind of my perspective has changed a little bit.
Okay.
And I still like it, but it's just not what it used to be. Because back in the day, it was like a 10 out of 10. Like, I love that car.
Right.
And now I'm like, man, I don't know.
It was maybe the influence of the car community in society.
yeah.
Oh wait, here's a
Maybe.
picture of the week, or one of them I have.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's very clean. Is it the hard top on a convertible?
I'm not sure actually.
I think that's
I
what
think it is.
I think that is. That looks really cool.
Hmm.
White guy calling in. Yes, that's a hard top.
Wait, is that like is that like is that tape right there? I think it is. Yeah.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah, the front of it's crunched up, which makes it even
Yeah.
cooler.
This.
Honestly,
Mhm.
I would love that as just a daily. Like if
Do
I
you
would
like how it has
probably
fake side pipes too?
Oh, I didn't see that. But
They
if it
put
just
like
had like a fucking standard ass 350 or even like
327 even.
no,
Get
just
more
like
torque.
whatever is just yeah.
This
Oh,
is
it's kind of
the hatchback. Yeah. He had
it's a
a
hatch.
he had an aftermarket spoiler too, like some track car of it.
Thing's huge.
Yeah, it was. And then Bob, I think you'll appreciate this one for the craftsmanship.
Fuck yeah. Does he have yellow tint or what's going on
It's that
there?
color
Oh no, it's
shift
yellow.
paint. It's color shift. Oh,
No,
the
I know.
interior. Yeah, the interior is
The
yellow.
interior has been painted yellow.
Hmm.
That's
No, but what
amazing.
you can what I do appreciate about the raciness is everything is really well blended together. Actually, like
No,
every
it's actually really well done.
yeah, yeah. But all he needs is hydraulics, and this car would be like like Fast and Furious one status.
I'm trying to figure out what wheels those are because that look like they look like an old set of wheels, like they would be from the racer days.
Gotcha.
I feel like this
The
isn't an
olden
accident.
days.
Hmm.
This is not an act. Like you can't have a racer that clean for
Hmm.
that long. You know what I mean? Like this was done
He's like in on
recently.
the joke.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I like donks, right?
Yeah, dude, those are
Exactly.
giant. I saw one of those.
You saw one of these? I don't know.
The
That was
Elantra N.
huge.
The Elantra N.
Just the new Elantra. It's like the size of a
But,
Altima.
but these things are super
Bigger, I feel
capable.
like. So that's an N, which means 2.0 turbo,
Yeah, with 279 horsepower, something like that. Front wheel drive.
dual clutch, or does it
Uh,
have like a?
I I'm not sure. I think you're right on the dual clutch. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wasn't there one with like 300 horsepower front wheel drive?
They had the Hyundai Sonata N line that had like 300 and change.
Okay.
We
Was this
had
S60R?
yeah, a customer to work pulled
Oh,
up with one of
nice.
these. Yeah,
These were like kind of sleepers for a long time.
they were
Like
the
Yeah,
five
they
cylinder,
were giving
right?
them away.
they were giving them away, yeah. Like $1,500 for like one that needed shocks or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Trucks.
Struts. They needed struts. Some fucking Monroe struts from
Yeah.
AutoZone.
Like $600 if you have someone else install them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Check this out. This is
Oh,
Yeah.
Bob and Dylan when they retire.
Well, speaking of hardtops on convertibles,
Yeah.
so this thing was really nice with just like a 4-speed and like fat tires in the back.
Yeah.
I think those are tucked bumpers of some kind,
I think so.
and then like little pizza cutters on the front. It looked like
Okay.
a nice just romping mobile, and it was like used and not totally pristine, and kind of had like blue jean stains on the seats.
That's
Hmm.
pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it looked great.
But didn't those kind of drive like ass?
Still fun. They're so unlike new cars, right? Like they're not
Yeah.
safe, they're not direct, they're
I
kind
love
of
that
shaky and
from them.
shuddery, and it just feels so different.
What are these intakes for right here?
I don't
If
know.
they're intakes.
I
I
really
don't think they're real.
And then
I
there's
don't
also
know.
one. This is for like the cow intake or cow scooper or something when you get on it or something.
Yeah, that's for the. It depends because they did some
Like
wacky
the-
stuff with those.
Like was it the Chevelle?
The Camaro had something similar. Well, theirs was facing the other way. It was the whole would
It was facing
face
the other
towards
way,
you.
yeah. It was facing up into the windshield.
But yeah, here's my car. Kind of. This is a
I know.
14 actually. This
It
is this is the cheap version of it because the higher end ones have another badge right here.
That's a former rental car.
This is a turbo SE. Because the turbos have dual exhaust, but the limiteds have a limited badge. So this is like less than a the high level
Wow,
trim.
You
Yeah.
really know your Sonatas.
I know, right?
What the hell?
It seems like if I drove one or something.
Yeah. I've been thinking about buying one of those Corollas, actually, the one in the back.
Oh, this one over here.
Yeah.
You can get you can get in a GR too if you want, right?
No. Hell no. There's gonna be like 60,000. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah.
no.
Who was it? Dylan that uploaded a picture of the market adjustment Bronco. I think it was.
For
Yeah,
70,000.
Yeah.
the markup was 70,000.
Yeah,
I'll see.
That-
Hold-
it was 100
Yes.
and it was
Hold
like
on.
a 2 steps above base model for 103,000
Or I'll see if I can find it.
That just makes me like.
for a car
It
that
makes
allegedly
yeah.
blows up at 8,000 miles.
I've heard about that, but it makes me think that like we'll never have cheap cars again,
No, we won't. It's not. It's not.
right?
There's nothing for cheap people anymore.
That's it. Like that's just it. If the Corolla now is a $35,000 car, and the sporty Corolla is a $50,000 car, then there's no way back, right? Then it's
No.
just like just the Miata. But even then, it's like an RF Miata is 50,000.
I mean,
So
there.
just-
Well, the thing is, first of all, there's no cars, but like, this is
Yeah.
the thing is like when you're in business classes and you're doing econ, they, as you devote more and more of your economic capacity to luxury goods, everything gets more expensive, right? Because you don't have people designing a nice cheap teapot. You have people designing.
Everyone's trying to get into the luxury.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
everyone's
because
trying
it
to
pays
sell.
more and
Yeah.
it has social cachet.
right.
Damn.
Status symbol everywhere.
So we need to go back to just like Econoboxes.
Just piece
Well,
of
you
shits.
can't. It's
We-
not legal. You can't make a death trap. They
we
have
need
to have
Ladas.
4 airbags in them. They have to have backup cameras. They have to have a 32-inch screen on the dashboard.
And we lost the Honda Fit, we lost the Yaris, and we lost the Scion IA, right? Like the
We did, yeah.
IA, Mazda 2. Those are all gone.
We
We
still,
lost the
we still,
Samurai,
we still have the.
lost
Yeah,
the-
Bolt.
No, we have the Mirage still. I think, don't we?
We have the Mirage. I think that was the last.
It's our
Van.
savior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can import Ladas if we need to.
You
Lot of
can't even
Nivas.
get a Terraplane anymore.
That should be on my list. Lot Niva. I would import that. Like a 4x4.
Oof.
Yeah.
Lada Niva.
Yeah.
You know about
NIV,
these.
yeah. And
Oh.
whatever.
Oh,
It'll-
this
it'll
thing.
come up.
The thing with eyebrows.
Yes, that one. Just a little like city car.
Hmm.
They released a new one in
I love the
2020 as the Lada Niva Travel.
No.
That sounds like
Sounds like-
sounds like a play on words.
It does sound like it sounds like those like Austin Powers.
Yeah,
like,
Ivan
a lot
Humpalot.
Oh,
Lada Niva Travel. So apparently it's like a kind of like facelifted Chevy
I thought this was a Rav Four or
Peugeot
CRV.
engine with like a Renault Duster. It's
Oh,
it's
it
all
is the
kinds of
Duster.
wacky
Yeah,
shit.
it is kind of a Dustery.
Just type in the Chevy Niva.
Okay.
Made a Chevy version. Interesting.
In
Kinda like
2009.
It
No,
has a
no, you
snorkel.
need to see the real like.
What I type
The
in?
Chevy Niva.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
What?
okay. So that one.
No,
but
there's
just
a
stock
look at like a 2003. Like it's the
2003.
most thanklessly designed vehicle.
Wait, I think
Because
it's,
like Soviet countries still need Model Ts basically because they have no roads. There it is.
Oh, it's like a CRV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little lumpy thing.
Oh, it is like the other one. It is
I don't
like
know
the
if
Lada
Chevy,
Niva
because
Travel.
originally it was a Vaz 2123.
This thing is
Okay.
hideous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. The sign is it's just not there.
It's
Okay,
like
I
white.
have one more to add. A car that you can't get in America that I've always thought would be cool just to fuck around with is a UAZ SGR.
U
Yes,
A
Soviet.
Z
SGR.
S
Which one's
G.
that?
Yeah.
Is it a truck?
Once it loads.
Wow.
Okay,
Looks like-
so
Looks like a Volkswagen
Yeah.
bus.
the Soviets call these either bukanka, which means loaf of bread,
Oh, I thought you say. I thought you say bukkake something else.
or tabletka, which means pill, because they look like a tablet.
Gotcha.
But they're just like so, and they're still making them, and they weigh like 4,000 pounds or something, and have a
Wow.
2.5.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Gas?
Yeah, between 6 and 11 seats. They're popular in Mongolia because you can't kill them.
That is really cool.
Oh, they come in like.
I particularly like the 3741s. You like
I-
them like just this into Russian shit?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
actually really really good base for like a little camper.
Yeah. 3741.
The 40. Yeah. This would be a really cool like hunting, fishing thing
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, this is the civilized version.
Well, it's just what
Bare
is the Volvo thing?
I don't know.
Uh,
Just utilitarian.
yeah, what's it called?
Oh, like their pin scour?
Yeah, what's that called? A C303.
Yes. The
It's like a Volvo
C3.
C303,
Yeah,
or
okay.
like I love my Land Rover cab overs.
That is yeah, I forgot about those.
Actually, I had one on my list that I forgot to add, which is the CANTER 4x4.
CANT
ER
ER.
4x4. The Canter Fuso.
Wait, is that a Mitsubishi?
Yeah, so the double cab, I need it.
Yes.
You need a
I
double
was,
cabina.
dude, okay. Yeah, I was like this close to buying one to make it into, yeah, just like that for 5,900 bucks.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
it's a
it was
double cabina
automatic.
too.
It was automatic, but it was not 4x4. But then I'm like, but it had a diesel title.
I gotta tell you, I've driven one of these. Like,
Yeah,
unless you have 10,000 pounds in them, you can feel your kidneys moving around in
that's what
your
I was
body.
gonna say. The suspension is not, yeah.
No, they're not
But
made for. Like, you've been in an F-250, right? That's
yes, they
empty.
fucking bounce.
It's 1,000 times worse than that.
Yeah.
You know who the my stepdad's diesel. That thing is it like you have no suspension. Your suspension is how much
Yeah, it
tire
doesn't
pressure you
feel like
have. You have tire
there's no
pressure.
suspension. Yeah,
It's tire.
it's just like, yeah, can we get out and lower the tire pressure?
Right. Oh, there's some
Yeah,
train tracks coming up. Go down to like 60
yeah,
psi instead of 80.
Dang,
yeah,
these
but
Volvo C303s are cheap.
this one though, this Mitsu or Isuzu, it was an Isuzu MPR, so I guess not a
Yeah.
Mitsubishi. It was an Isuzu MPR quad cab with the 5 or the 4.9 diesel. Anyway, it was to me it just looked like the coolest candidate for a camper because you had the quad the 4-seater plus NPR with like the whatever.
Oh,
There it is. Yeah, just like that. That's the same thing.
Yeah, you know, there's a company
Because it had
that
an 11-foot bed plus a crew cab.
wait, I didn't click that one.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. But it had I would have just lifted it and put a big ass like what do they call them? Like super singles. It was that truck basically.
Hmm.
well, there's a company that
Just
they are
imagine it.
buying all the old FMTVs,
Uh-huh.
like Stewart and Stevenson and Steyr.
Yes.
They're buying the LMTVs and the FMTVs, and they're converting them to uh, um, like industrial mining vehicles
Oh.
and campers and shit. But they, because they're not really street legal. You have to like live in Florida.
Uh-huh.
Once again,
Yeah.
let's bring up Florida.
Hmm.
Do they allow the Chrysler Airflow?
Right. Probably.
But yeah, there's a company that sells them just like stock in Montana if you have like a giant ranch.
It's either
But then there's
Montana or
another one
Florida, right? You go to drive
Yeah,
anything.
Montana.
I mean, you can get them for 35. It's not bad.
Oh,
But
we
I've
get
heard
that roof
once again,
spoiler. What do you call
they
this
will
roof
shake your
spoiler?
fillings right out.
I bet. Yeah.
What do you
It
call
just seemed like
this?
a cool thing to do like to build like an earth roamer sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's so excessive. It was like a
Yeah, and
25
not
foot long truck.
and
Mhm.
not like uh nice to be in.
No, no,
Right.
not at all. It was like cheap inside too. But it
Yeah,
was
they're
tempting.
awful.
It was so tempting.
Mhm.
And is Isuzu in the American market at all?
You can get
Maybe,
parts.
maybe like commercial vehicles, like this
Yeah,
type of
yeah, you
things.
can get parts because they sold them as Chevys for a while too.
Oh, this is what I remember. This is like iconic. This headlight shape right
Oh,
here.
you can still buy an N series.
It was that truck based that front end, yeah.
Yeah, I've always remembered
They'll still
these.
sell you an NPR.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
Their website is bad.
Just look up Isuzu NPR Earth Roamer.
Isuzu NPR Earth Warmer or
Roamer.
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 ROAM.
They call me the Earthwormer.
Yeah. Isuzu.
Isuzu. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, also apparently those Lada Niva travels, they sell well in Japan.
Oh, okay.
This big
Meaning
thing
that the makers of the world's best cars are buying the worst cars.
is
Yeah, why
this.
would they buy that?
Is this a
Well,
Isuzu right here?
No, it's fine. It won't come up. But it's basically they'll convert the Zuzu into one of those,
Oh, okay.
and that's what I wanted. That's all I
Oh,
wanted.
also you're thinking of the Earth Cruiser, not the Earth Roamer.
Is that what it is?
Earth Cruiser.
You're thinking of Mega Weenie Mondays.
These are vehicles for people who are just like, I wanted to buy a sailboat, but
There it
afraid of
is.
the
Yes,
water.
thank you. That one.
Why do I
Like-
know that?
Like this thing right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like mix of like Paris to Dakar race truck.
Oh, it is.
and-
Yeah, like a Kamaz or something.
But it's super slow. It's not anywhere
Right.
near as. Yeah, and then just like camper.
It
Mhm.
probably still gets like 19 because those little tiny diesels,
Yeah.
they
Gotcha.
just around it in great economy.
But I feel like it must ride a lot smoother with the heavy camper on the back, like a tiny house.
Well, it's $200,000. I bet you it has to be a little more,
Oof.
aren't
Yeah.
they?
I know nothing about these cars.
They weigh they cost so much. They cost so much.
This
money.
reminds me of those Fords as well, the ones with like the V10s, the crazy ass camper
370.
setup.
That's what they cost.
370 is the base price.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
And then they get crazier. Like, have you seen the people that make them out of like Kenworth? Those big
Yes.
ass like Mack truck, or basically like a big U-Haul. They'll
Hmm.
take
Do
that.
you now
and-
like fully believe me that the more economic capacity we devote to luxury products, the less there is to
yeah.
keep hot rods on the road for 60 years?
Yeah.
Cheap
Well-
cars.
Well, this is a really weird proportions on this thing.
Yeah, those are
Oh
wacky.
yeah. Yeah.
It's like they're really short
Someday
bed.
soon they'll discontinue those, and I'll be very sad.
That's like a 3-foot bed or
I don't know.
something.
Don't they still sell well in like Dubai?
That's the one that the demand was so high they had to stop. They had to freeze sales this year.
Wow.
It's like from here on, it looks like a truck, like a Tacoma, and then this front end looks way too modern for the rest of the shape of the truck.
You know, the best ones of those is the
The
is
Troopy.
it FZJ 73?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the 73s are the ones I like because they're just like fiberglass hardtop convertibles.
FJ73 what?
FZJ 73.
Oops. FZJ73.
Yep. But people buy them from like Colombia and Ecuador and stuff. And in those countries, like they don't think of a car as like something you want to like keep in nice shape. They're like it's
Mhm.
something that just has to survive. So they always have like brakes from Chevys on them and
Oh wow.
welded differentials and
It's
great
good.
looking trucks.
Yeah,
though.
I say good looking front end.
I'm a sucker for because those are all convertibles, the 73s.
Oh no shit. Okay. Want to call
Yeah,
it?
let's
Real
call it.
basic.
Yeah, let's end it. Just that we can keep talking about Land Cruisers.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, and
All right.
cool.